Today we're going to be talking about the state of coronavirus today as of March 27th, 2020. We can see that the cases went up. So if let me go back in time. If you look at let me go to yesterday's video real quick. Go to my last live stream from yesterday. You can see how many cases there were. Let's go to the entire world. So yesterday, approximately 24 hours ago, there was 531,000 cases, and today there are 597,000, meaning there was a scale up in about 67,000 confirmed cases. You can see most of them are the U.S. Yesterday the U.S. was at 80,000, and it's gone to 104. So New York City, specifically in New York, has been seeing a lot of activity right here. 26,000 confirmed cases with 450 deaths. See in Nassau County over here, we have 4,000 confirmed cases with 27 deaths. You can also see in Canada, same thing, just small circles of coronavirus. Same thing as yesterday. Italy, if you can go there real quickly, you can see there's a lot of cases, 9,000 deaths. Go here to India. Mostly right here, I think Bangladesh or Central India, 20 deaths and 887 confirmed cases. Go see in Pakistan, there's one right here on this river. See, I think it's a river. And there are 1,300 confirmed cases with 11 deaths. Alright, now we can see the total deaths. So far, in New York City, there are 450 deaths. In Washington, there's 125. In New Jersey, there are, 82. Louisiana, 57. Total deaths today, 1,700 in the U.S. So if we click out of this, you'll see 27 deaths in all. 27,000 deaths in all, with the most spanning from Italy to Spain and to China. See, there's 9,000 deaths in Italy. And yeah, you can see that there's more people getting recovered. 131,000 people got recovered so far. Go down the list. There's some small countries that are being affected by the virus. See, Virginia in the US got hit. Mostly it's the European countries and the US that are being affected right now. Now we can go into the news, so I'll just zoom into this for your viewing experience. Let's just quickly see if anyone's watching. One other person watching right here, so alright. So let me zoom out so you can see it. See if I can just make this bigger. Where'd it go? Okay. This. There. So first of all, President Trump in the United States signed the $2 trillion bill from yesterday that I was talking about. So essentially that means that he signed the bill for the medical supplies and the checks for the people who can't go to work. And more than 100,000 people in the United States have been affected with the coronavirus. If you go right here, click on it, the United States, I can just do that really quickly. If it lets me, no, it won't let me, but wait, you see there's 104,000 people affected. And let's see. So coronavirus cases are expanding towards the middle of the United States. They're coming out. They started over here in the eastern coast, and they're working their way towards infecting the western coast. See that right here in Seattle. You can see a big dots right here, but we can see it's also spreading out. We see there's big blobs here, and we can see it just spreading out into the Midwest of the United States. Alright. So, also, United States cities are having shortages of N95 masks, emergency gear, and ventilators, which is a breathing system used for people with the COVID-19. Let's see what else there is. So, give me a second. One second. Alright, so a total of 3.3 million unemployment claims were filed in the US as of this week, which is the highest number of jobless claims in the entire history of the US. And the US has surpassed China and Italy, as we know, as we saw on the map right here. And the United Kingdom Prime Minister Boris Johnson was recently tested positive for COVID-19. And also nearly a third of the world's population is living under the quarantine of the coronavirus, which with its restrictions are very hard to live under. Let's see. Also is. In Alaska, it's also affecting Alaska, and they're in Alaska right here. Where is it? Right up here. It's affecting Alaska too. You would think it wouldn't, since it's so far off and it's in like a very snowy area, but they're being told to stay inside and close non-essential businesses such as malls, restaurants, stuff like that. And China reports 54 new cases about an hour ago. 54 new cases that were imported, meaning that they came from another country, which put them into China and gave them 54 new cases there. And this, because of this, there was a ban on foreign arrivals, which means in China they're making it so you can't come in from another country. And the FDA, the FDA, the Food and Drug Administration, authorizes a 15-minute coronavirus test, which uses the same technology that powers some of flu tests. So, the test maker Abbott, which is probably a medical company, says it expects to deliver 50,000 tests per day beginning next week. The technology behind the test looks for genes that are present in the virus, similar to PCR tests already on the market. The platform used to run the test weighs less than 7 pounds and could be deployed where testing is needed most, such as at coronavirus hotspots, like in these areas over here. And let's see. So Madrid, which is, where is Madrid? 1 second. located in Spain. So, let's look up where Madrid is real quick. Go to maps. Oh, you can see that Madrid is. Alright, it's right. Okay, so Madrid is right here. And Madrid has an improvised morgue, which is a place where dead bodies are kept. And it's beginning to hold 200 bodies. Which is different, I guess. And a 102-year-old Italian woman has recently recovered from the coronavirus. And she spent more than 20 days in the hospital. And she has recently been cured of the coronavirus. She's also been through the Spanish flu, which was in 1918 to 1919, and she was born in 1917. So she has been through a pandemic in her life. So this is her second one. Let's see, new updates coming in. Let's see. Oh, alright, here's another piece of news. There are 4 people dead on Carnival-owned cruise ship that was amid the new coronavirus outbreak aboard. So 4 passengers died aboard Holland America's Zaandam cruise ship off the coast of Panama on Friday, today. The company is owned by Carnival Corp. Also announced that 2 people on board were tested for COVID-19. There were more than 1,800 people aboard the ship. And 2 passengers tested positive, but 4 died on the ship itself. But they did not. 4 older guests passed away, but they did not specify whether they died of COVID-19 or another illness or something. And see the cruise industry proposed a ban on passengers over 70, so people above the age of 70 are not allowed on a cruise ship as of right now. But I don't know why you would be on a cruise ship right now. It doesn't really make sense. Because like all of the virus outbreak. You have the $2 trillion stimulus fund. Let's see. Second. That's really it for today. Let's see if I can find anything else. So also Trump is pushing the industry to make more ventilators for hospitals because they are running out of supply for the coronavirus. And yeah. So now we have some coronavirus symptoms, it looks like, which means, alright, so doctors have learned that coronavirus mostly affects the lungs, causing pneumonia and pneumothermax or something like that, which is the collapsing of the lungs. And the typical symptoms are fever, cough, and difficulty with breathing. And some infected patients, including one recently in Brooklyn, have arrived at the hospital with symptoms, not of respiratory disease, but of heart attack. One second. So South Africa It seems to be like the most active place for coronavirus in Africa right now. We can see in the southern area, South Africa, 1 death and 1,100 confirmed cases. There's some spots in the north you can see. Okay, I have been informed that there are some questions. How many deaths in New York and cases? Alright, so in New York, we can go to New York right now. If we go to New York, which is this little, where'd it go? This one right here. You just click on New York. Yep, we click on New York. But we do know that, so if let's just do a rough estimate about how much, so we can see that there, 4,000, 7,000, roughly 33,000, meaning you can see upwards of 30,000 cases in New York. And which country has no cases? To be honest, I think every country has a case. Like even Chad right here, he has 3 confirmed cases. Let me try to find one that doesn't have one. Country. So Western Sahara does not have a case as of right now. Right here, Botswana also does not have any confirmed cases. See what other country does not have a case. Moscow does not have any cases. You can see that Sweden doesn't have any cases. Greenland almost has no cases. It's just mainly in the southern Greenland. We have 10 confirmed cases, 2 of which are recovered. But pretty much there's coronavirus in every country, everywhere possible. How long till over? What do you mean by how long till over? How long is the coronavirus over, or how long is the stream over? Please confirm. Mean by that. I'll wait on a response. Also, just so you know, there's not currently a vaccine for the coronavirus, but they are in the middle of developing it. And also, the coronavirus spread from homes and in tiny, like when you sneeze, the tiny droplets of the respiratory droplets, as they fall when your cough just sneezed out, that's how the coronavirus might be transmitted, most likely. Hello. Thank you for watching the live stream. Doing a live stream. Hello. Alright, so how long till coronavirus ends is unknown, because it could last for months, maybe years, probably not. Last for a couple of days, but it's probably not going to happen. So at best, it'll probably last for another 4 to 5 months before ending. That's what I'd say. Another question is, should I wear a mask? No, you don't have to. You don't have to wear a mask unless you're already infected or if you're caring for someone who is. Also, should you stock up on groceries? You should plan at least 2 weeks of meals if possible, but you don't have to. We should not hoard food or supplies. Can I go to the park or other public gathering places? Yes, but make sure you keep 6 feet of distance between you and people who don't live in your home. That's pretty much all the news for today. So I will really quickly do something. If you want, right here, you guys can donate to the stream to help support it at this link. The link is also in the description if you'd like to do that. And I will just leave the stream going for 2 more minutes so you guys can see the map. And that's it. I'll just let you view the map. Let me check. Stream. Oh. And okay, I'll see you guys tomorrow, maybe.